So now in this lesson, we've decided that we do not want to use just one workset 1. We wanted to break this down into furniture and exterior walls, interior walls, floors, foundation, start to expand some of the flexibility of having more than one workset. So take advantage of that. So the first thing we want to do is if we're going to change the work sets and start adding actual new work sets to our list and stuff here, this isn't something you want to do while everyone's out there editing in a normal work day. You want to do this like in the evening or when everyone's closed. You want to make sure everyone has saved, synchronized, and closed their files everywhere. You announce it in the office, send an email if you're going to do this, or you do it at night or early in the morning. So the idea of what I'm about to do should not be done while there's other files that are being used on this project at all. No local files should be opened. So in this case, Bob is an administrator, so he is going to do some changes, and he's going to phone up Doug, who's the only guy else on the project, and say, Doug, can you please synchronize, save, and close down your files? Sure enough, so Doug's over here, and Doug says, no problem. So he synchronizes with Central, does his save there, and then he closes. So he goes in. That's it. No one's trying to hit the central file. So Doug goes away for coffee, or he goes home for the end of the work. Now, Bob is the only one at work right now, and he's going to do kind of an administrative task here. He's going to create some work sets and divide this up. Now, this could have been done to the central file before it got turned into a central file. So before we saved it in one of the earlier steps, instead of leaving everything in workset 1, we could have divided it up at that point. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just poke around and look. Well, if I pick on this, I can see it's all in workset 1 here, and that is hitting escape here. If I pick on that, it's going to tell me that it's basic wall interior partition. Okay, if I pick on this wall, it's going to tell me that it's a basic wall corridor. Escape. Okay, I think I got a little graphics glitch there. This is a foundation wall. Okay, and if you just hover over it, you can see that. So workset 1, wall. So look, it tells you the work set. If you read down here on the status bar or the pop-up, it says the work set, the category, the family, and the type. Look down there, workset 1, wall category, basic wall family, foundation, basic wall is the family, and 305 is the type. So what I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to pick on this wall. I'm going to right click and say select all instances in the entire project. So all of the walls that are that core type of wall, select them. So all those walls get selected. Okay, and then I'm going to click on them, and I'm going to see they're in workset 1. Well, I need to make some work sets first. So let's go into my workset button over here, and I'm going to go in and say new workset. So I'm going to say new workset, and it's going to be called exterior walls. Okay, visible in all views, we'll talk about that. But for now, we'll just leave that checked on, and we hit OK. Okay, so I created it, so I automatically become the owner and check it out, which makes sense. So I say new again, we'll call it interior partitions. There's another work set. Okay, we're going to make another new work set called furniture. Okay, so that's good enough for now. And I'll leave them all editable and hit OK. So the first thing you'll notice now is when you click on here and it's off my screen, it's almost like a layer. You set your current work set. I can do it through there if I want. So if I set myself to be furniture, if I draw something right now, it'll go into the furniture work set. If I say interior partitions and I draw something new, it goes into the interior partitions. If I go into exterior walls and I draw a door, doesn't matter. That door will go into the work set exterior walls because that's my active work set. That's for new stuff. Okay. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this wall, pick on it, right click, select all instances in the entire project, and then I'm going to change them to be work set exterior walls. The light bulb is coming on. Okay, what's this type of wall here? Basic wall generic 200. Click on there, right click, select all instances in the entire project, and then say Workset exterior walls. And I can just slide this down a little bit here. Okay, exterior walls. Click out. Now these guys are foundation walls, so I can pick on those two guys and say you are in. Do I have a foundation work set? I don't. I'll have to make one. Escape, escape. Pick on this little guy, partition wall. Right click, select all instances, entire project. That would be on both floors. If I went to level 2, I would see the same walls selected, and then I can change them all to be property, interior partitions. Click out. Now, what's this guy here? That's part of exterior wall. Okay, well, maybe I want to go back. That was a mistake. These are interior, so I'm going to pick on them and say, sorry, you're interior. So we do have to go around now, basically, item by item, and put the items on the work sets. So that's why you don't want to go too far on the project, because now this is a process of having to go in and grab all this stuff. Bathroom, I'll put bathroom on furniture. So now I'm going to pick all these guys. Oh, not that little wall. Shift to remove that. So grab all those guys, maybe even grab this piece of furniture and this guy over here. Okay, and say you are on Workset Furniture. Go back to my level 1. So I'm doing a little bit of a cleanup right now. What I'm doing is I'm grabbing these items, okay, and I can use shift. So it's just a matter of selecting the items and going and putting them on the right work set now. Okay, if I change my work set to be furniture and then I add a chair, okay, by going in here to furniture, it just so happens it's a furniture, but and I bring it in and I place it, escape, escape, that gets placed on the workset furniture. Not because I got it from here, because I could actually, what could I add in here? Let's add a door. Watch, I'm going to add a bifold 4-panel door right in here. Drag it in. There is no tag. I don't care about tags. I'll say don't worry about tags. And I place this door. Now look, I'm on furniture. If I place this door, escape, escape, and I pick on the door, guess what? It goes on to Workset Furniture, because that's my active furniture. So I want to take that and put it on maybe Workset Doors or something. Okay, I don't have a Workset Doors. I'm going to delete that guy. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into my Worksets, and I want a new one called Doors and Windows. Doors and Windows. Okay, now watch what I'm going to do. Do I want to make doors and windows set the active work set? Sure, might as well. It's going to do it down here. Now watch. I'm going to go to my 3D view and do this in one big swoop. This is an exercise in being able to select items as well. I'm just going to do a great big box over this entire thing. I'm going to go filter. I'm going to use my filter and say check none. I'm going to go in and grab all the windows, all the doors, right? Windows and doors. Category, hit OK. Now they're all selected, and guess what I can do? I can click on the work set. Oh, it's not letting me do that. Now I think it's because I have some curtain walls in there, I wonder. Filter. Let's just do doors then, one at a time. Doors, work set, not quite working, eh? Let's try that again. Pick on this door. I thought I could do that in one swoop. Pick all these guys, filter, select nothing, all the windows. Okay, that one worked. 2 doors and windows. Okay, so all the windows are now there. So if I go to any sheet and I pick on a window, the window is on. Oh, that's why. That must be. That's because that window's in a curtain wall mullion. So that's why it's a bit different. Is this a regular window? Yes, it is. And that goes into doors and windows. So let's do it this way. Let's try going here. Let's filter only for doors. Hit OK. And it's not letting me change more than one. Wonder, let's do this again. Filter for doors. And I think it's because there's a curtain panel door or something. How many doors do I have? I have 8 doors of different types. What if I remove this door type? Okay, which one's causing the problem? Still can't do it. I'm just deselecting until that, it's these guys. Remove these guys and everything's good. All right, so watch. I don't know this model very well. Filter to doors only, and then use a shift to get rid of these guys. Now they're all more or less regular doors, and I can change them to be doors and windows. Okay, so now I've been working away here, and I've been putting things on different work sets: furniture, exterior walls, interior walls. I could do floors as well. Let's do it from a 3D view. Okay, I do a great big crossing box. Filter, just a side lesson on using the filter tool. Grab all the floors. Okay, there is 3 of them. They're all in work set 1. I don't have it, and it doesn't give you a button to say create work set, so unfortunately I got to go back in here, make a new work set, call it floors. Hit OK. Now look, I'm owning all this stuff, and I'm saying, well, I'm done with exterior walls. Okay, project has not been synchronized to central. Okay, so what I want to do is save before I relinquish these. So anyway, I've made my floors. Good. Do I want to make it the active work set? No. So I'm going to do another big crossing box, do my filter. So this is more of a maintenance job I'm doing here. Floors, take all the floors, put them on work set floors. And then you could continue with railings and everything else, right? Let's do one more. Let's go up this way. Okay, new railings. Hit OK. Hit OK. Do I want to make it? Sure, I'll make it my active work set just in case I draw a new one. Okay, filter. Check nothing. These are all the categories. Railings. Hit OK. You guys are on the work set railings. Hit apply. Done. Okay, now I've done a fair bit of work here. And lunchtime, or I shouldn't say lunchtime, maybe I've worked all night as usual. And I should have been saving and synchronizing along the way here. So in Bob's file, what I want to do right now is I want to go in and do my save, and I'm going to relinquish all new work sets. View work sets. I've done some changes to a view. User created work sets. I'm going to relinquish those. I'm going to relinquish board elements. I'm going to save, synchronize, and relinquish everything. Hit OK. I haven't really done any editing, but I've put everything on different work sets, right? If you click on these objects now, if you pick on this floor, okay, it's going to tell you it's on work set floors, etc. So I've done my save and synchronize, and I can, continue editing now. I don't want to do anything more really to the putting things from one work set to the other. Now, just before I go, maybe I do want to draw a wall. So let's pretend I'm on the first floor. Okay, I've done my work set preparation, and now I want to put another little, partition over here. So I go over here, I put myself on the interior partition work set. Then I pick on this wall, and I say create similar, give me one of these, and then off I go and I draw my little partition, and I set my height and everything like I normally do in Revit. That's all regular editing stuff. Escape, escape. If I pick on this guy, I can see that. Actually, if I just hover over it, it'll tell me it's on work set interior partition. If I pick on here, it's on work set interior partition. So as now I'm editing, what I want to do is if I'm drawing furniture, I put myself on furniture, or you can go up here. It's probably easier for you to see. And I say, okay, furniture is my active work set. Off I go. Okay, exterior walls, my active work set. Now these are all available because I've checked them all out. After all, I made these work sets, and when you make a work set, it automatically checks it out for editing and makes you the owner of it. So watch. Let's go back in my work sets button here. Look, I've actually relinquished all this stuff. So it's interesting that I don't have these work sets checked out, but yet I can change it to be my active work set. So in other words, I can draw new items on a work set that I don't own, right? I don't own the workset interior partitions. If I go in here, okay, interior partitions was synchronized and relinquished, but yet I can add new stuff to that. And I think I'll just leave it at that. I'm running a little long in this video. So I would do my synchronize and save on this one and then close down. And then what we'll do is we'll go over to the next morning with Doug. So I've done my work for the evening. I close it off. Okay, Bob has done some changes, and we'll come back in the morning, and Doug will come in